So, what if I told you there's this single ancient algorithm that nature uses to organize, well, pretty much everything? I mean, from the tiniest microbes all the way up to our huge digital world. There's this hidden set of rules at play, and it allows for some incredible complexity to just emerge, all without any central control. Okay, let's dive into this and really uncover the invisible architecture of our world. All right, to get us started, let's play a little game. I'm going to show you a few things that seem totally unrelated, and I want you to see if you can spot the connection. You ready? First up, we have termite mounds. And these things are massive. They're like these huge climate-controlled structures, truly architectural marvels. But here's the crazy part. There's no blueprint, no foreman on the job site, no CEO termite calling the shots. So how on earth do they do it? Okay, now for something totally different. Wikipedia. Think about it, the largest collection of human knowledge ever put together, and it's all written and edited by millions of anonymous volunteers. Yet, there's no single editor-in-chief in charge of the whole thing. So how does it stay coherent? How is it not just total chaos? And let's jump back to nature for a second. Think about ant trails. You've all seen them. They create these hyper-efficient supply lines, always finding the shortest path to food. And they do it with zero top-down planning. No GPS, no maps. It just emerges. So what's the thread? What connects all of these things? Well, the answer is that all of them, the termites, the Wikipedians, the ants, they're all running on the exact same software. It's this powerful, decentralized algorithm that nature perfected millions and millions of years ago. And this powerful operating system, it has a name. And it's the key to unlocking this whole mystery of leaderless coordination. So let's pull back the curtain and see what it is and how it actually works. So the word you're looking for is stigmergy. It was actually coined by a French biologist, Pierre-Paul Grosset, way back in 1959 while he was studying, you guessed it, termites. And it describes a really simple but profound idea. You don't need to talk directly to each other if you can talk through the world around you. It's all about communication through the environment. And the process itself, it's actually incredibly simple. You can break it down into just 4 basic steps. Okay, 1, an agent, an ant, a person, whatever, does something. It modifies its environment. 2, that modification leaves a trace, a mark. We'll call it a metamark. 3, the next agent comes along and sees or reads that mark. And 4, based on that mark, the new agent acts. And boom, a collective, coordinated behavior starts to emerge, just like that. This really just boils it all down to the absolute essentials. You've got no leaders, no plans, no direct communication, only traces. It's a system built entirely on these indirect cues left in the world. Okay, so if the world is the communication channel, then what exactly are the messages? Well, this brings us to the core mechanic of how stigmergy actually works. These messages have a name, metamarks, and you can think of them just like environmental breadcrumbs. They're the changes, the little artifacts, the traces that one agent leaves behind that then influences the next one to come along. It's the mark that literally guides the action. And these metamarks can be totally physical. You know, an ant lays down a pheromone trail, a person walks across a grassy lawn. The next person sees that faint path and decides to follow it, which makes the path even clearer. Before you know it, a well-worn trail emerges, all without a single word being spoken. That's a perfect illustration of the stigmergic process right there in action. But here's what's so cool. This ancient algorithm is perfectly suited for our modern world. Metamarks can also be digital. I mean, every single edit on a Wikipedia page, that's a metamark guiding the next editor. Every piece of code someone commits to a project on GitHub, that influences the next developer. A transaction recorded on a blockchain is literally a permanent digital trace for everyone to see. And they can get even more abstract. They can be symbolic. Think about a hospital. A specific piece of equipment left by a patient's bedside can be a silent cue for the next nurse about what needs to be done. A border wall is a massive, symbolic metamark that triggers all sorts of responses from governments and organizations. Even road signs, buildings. Our whole world is just covered in these things. So once you start seeing metamarks, you start to realize this isn't just some interesting theory from biology. It's a fundamental organizing principle that applies across completely different worlds. And this is where you can really see just how fundamental this principle is. This table draws some absolutely stunning parallels between biological systems and human ones. I mean, the way bacterial biofilms create channels to move nutrients around, that's the same principle behind how we create pedestrian networks in a city. the chemical trails of ants are functionally identical to our hiking paths and road systems. Scent marking by mammals to claim territory, that's basically our system of signs and urban infrastructure. These aren't just cute little analogies, it is the exact same stigmergic process at work, just in a different context.
Okay, so we know it works across different domains, but the part that is truly, truly mind-blowing is how it works across different scales.
Just look at this. The same principle operates from the nanoscale of a single pheromone molecule all the way up to the scale of a single termite, which then builds a mound, which then influences entire landscapes, and on up to our global digital systems like Wikipedia and the blockchain. It is a universally scalable algorithm. It's just incredible.
And when we actually look at the numbers, the scale becomes even more astounding. So a termite builds its mound, which is about 2 to 3 orders of magnitude larger than its body. Okay, we humans, we build the internet, which is about 7 orders of magnitude larger than us. But now look at the amplification from the Q itself, that single pheromone molecule or that single digital bit. For termites, it's an amplification of 9 to 11 orders of magnitude. For us, it's about 16. But here's the real kicker. And that's the kicker. Termites accomplish this incredible feat with basically zero brain power. No language, no meetings, no strategic planning sessions. It's all driven by simple feedback from their environment. And this completely shatters our assumption that you need smart individuals to get smart results. Sometimes you just need a smart system. So you see, this isn't just a fascinating piece of science to nerd out about. It's a blueprint. Understanding stigmergy allows us to consciously design better, more resilient, and more efficient systems for ourselves. And this is already happening. We're seeing it in digital governance with things called DAOs, or decentralized autonomous organizations, which use the blockchain to let groups coordinate and make decisions without any central leader. In healthcare, understanding these environmental cues can improve teamwork and patient safety in incredible ways. And in smart cities, it can help us design more efficient transit and pedestrian flows that actually adapt to how people really use the city, not just how planners think they should. But, this all leads to the big question for our future. Stigmergy is incredibly powerful, but these traces, they can be manipulated. A broken window in a neighborhood is a negative metamark that can encourage more disorder. Misinformation online is a deceptive metamark that spreads like wildfire. So the central challenge for us now is this. How can we design our systems to capture all the incredible efficiency and adaptability of stigmergy while also making them resistant to manipulation and bad actors? That is the puzzle we now have to solve.